Oh, good. I thought he died, like, already, and I was like, are you kidding me?
This thing is so cool. I want to be a bug.
Stop fantasizing and help us get rid of it.
Okay, there's that. I should probably focus on just doing these more. That's why I immediately focus on dying. Alright, just keep on him.
Forget the pain and move!
I can heal the wounds.
Go! Eat it! How's that? How's that? Forget the pain and move!
All right. Well, pay attention to the fact that you have one hit point.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna say stay back. We are very low health at the moment. And he is coming for me in a big way.
Gaze upon my fiery mirrors.
God damn it! I was really hoping that would hit while I was still theonized, but it did not.
How very unlike me.
Let's go!
No! What the hell was that? Shit, he moved away. What's that? Assault. Oh, thank you. Pick that up. Oh, I'm at max. Okay. Cool. Now we'll take this. Shit. Finish him. Woo.
Phew. Insect collecting is a sweatier hobby than I thought.
Step on it. He didn't step on it.
Look! Can we keep him?
No, hand it over. I'll dispose of it.
Aww.
Why would you want it? I don't even understand why you would ever want this thing. Killed us like 18 times. Granted, only because I came into the fight with
some
two.
reason for protecting it. Maybe we should keep it alive for observation.
I really don't understand why we're keeping the damn thing.
You want it, you feed it.
I will! I'll take care of him.
Anyway, now that we've got these flowers, Eleanor and my crew ought to be out of danger.
Hey! Forgetting somebody?
You're a witch. You're
It
immune.
looks like we've closed the door on this little episode. That insect.
Or he's gonna
was
use
a
part of the
surprise,
crew.
But I still think this curse business is overblown.
I can count on one hand how many have survived more than 3 years at my side. If you're not careful, you might wind up as corpse number 50.
50?
Hey, nice even number.
That's how many comrades I've lost.
Oh,
What do you mean? Oh, what do you think he was talking about? Obviously, he's talking about.
Just saying, don't let your guard down.
Right.
Now that we've got what we need, we should get back to the ship.
All right. 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Oh, hey. That's nice. Now I am faster.
I wonder what they call this kind of bug.
You're way into that thing, aren't you?
Alright, so let's go ahead and head back. Oh, and the ship came back. Not surprising, because I was fighting that thing for so long.
Take a look at this.
And the worst part about it is that you get frustrated.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Fresh squeezed Norman carrots.
Scout ship.
The most frustrating thing is that it was only because I only had 2 life bottles. Like, the thing wasn't really that difficult to fight. I would have one-shotted him had I had my full stock, but I wasted 14 freaking life bottles on the optional boss. Granted, partially because I was not good, but you know what? Shut up. That's what I have to say about that. I actually forgot I saved. I actually thought about going back and buying more life bottles.
Laffy said, "Can I ask you a bit of an awkward question? What kind of demon would you say Velvet is?"
A Theon.
Well... Oh, don't worry. I'm not trying to find a vulnerability or anything. I'm only asking out of curiosity.
It's not that I doubt you, Eleanor. I just don't know much about her myself.
You fought against her, haven't you? She consumes her enemies with her left hand and claims their power. She's a demon like absolutely no other. Plunk just about any demon down in front of her, and I bet she could devour it in a single gulp.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much true. Sometimes demons that she doesn't entirely devour turn human again, but...
What? You've seen demons turn back into humans?
As corpses.
Is it that big of a deal?
Of course it is! Everyone knows that once you catch demon blight, that's it. There's no turning back. Although, I did see it happen with the High Priest Gideon. I wonder if there's some kind of connection.
Not that it matters if he turned back, demon or not, he's dead either way.
Whatever it is, it's of no concern to a pirate.
If I were you,
That
I
is a
wouldn't
good
worry
question,
about
though.
what's
Can she
normal.
absorb the
If
demonic
things were
energy
normal,
itself?
we wouldn't have found each other.
You have a point.
Sorry I couldn't help, Eleanor.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. But I need to keep digging until I find out more about the kind of demon Velvet is.
It's interesting that Arcturus already knows what kind of demon she is.
That bug, it looks pretty tough. Yeah, I've been around a long time, but I've never seen
Is it just a
anything
stag beetle?
like it. It must be a new species.
Incredible!
A new species is usually named after the person who discovered it. The Laphicet rhinoceros beetle, then?
Rhinoceros beetle? Whoa now, that's a stag beetle if I...
Okay,
ever
good.
saw
I'm glad that Rokuro
No.
agrees with me.
Those things may look like pincers, but they're actually horns. A three-horned beetle will cause quite a stir in the bug community.
Hey, I know pincers when I see them, and those were some mighty pincers. The Laphicet stag beetle has a better ring to it, right?
It actually
What
does.
part of that sounds better?
All of
The whole
it.
thing. Stag beetles are the strongest after all.
And the
I can't
sexiest
let that
in
go unchallenged.
Yakuza.
The rhinoceros is the king of beetledom.
Beetledom? More like beetle dumb.
That doesn't help your case at all.
Rokuro, Aizen. I feel a dangerous storm brewing.
In
The rhino's
Beetledelphia?
a one-trick pony with its horn, but a stag can cut its opponents in half. Its weapons can be used in any situation. The stag is a true swordsman.
That's petty trickery. The only beetle with the raw muscle to decide its own fate is the rhino.
But they only live for a year. The stag can survive through the winter.
They live hard and die young. Is the beauty of such a life lost on you?
Why is it that boys get so excited when they talk about bugs?
I do not know.
Rhinoceros, stag, or butterfly. It's all no matter to me.
They all look like cockroaches.
They're totally different.
I have never been enamored with bugs.
I think Rhino Stagros for now.
It's interesting. The only like hardcore bug collectors I can think of, well, obviously there's the one from Danganronpa, but then also Princess Agathia from Twilight Princess. I don't think she's an actual princess. I think she just says that. I don't think she's a princess. She's a liar. You are chasing me, but I am running because I am really cool. I do have a question for you guys, because I do notice...
Salatoma flowers smell so sweet, like raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Dreadful like how?
The petals melt into a liquid thousands of times stronger than mint, and the leaves and stem taste richer than the richest beef tongue. The two flavors clash and fizz on your tongue, and your whole body is racked with choking pain.
What?
Seriously?
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
It's actually true.
Well, Ifrit's not a liar.
It's exactly what it's like.
You've tasted it before, haven't you? Is there any way around
Why have you
it?
tasted it if you don't know
You can
about the
squeeze
curse?
It, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
That's why you haven't been on a date
Not
yet.
at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms, right?
Are you certain?
Quit being so stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
No, I don't need to. Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
But to a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes. It's good to be an exorcist, eh, Eleanor?
Do I have to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Oh, poo. How dull. Whew.
And of course, they don't even show her Moloch because he's probably like unconscious after that. Give me a warp point to get out of the forest, but the warp point gives me like the midpoint of the forest. Rude. I do want to not completely ignore these guys. Damn it! Wait, how did I lose 2 from that? Oh, let me move! Let me move! My god! I don't have many more souls to lose.
Come on, really?
And that was sad considering I only did that because it would be a super easy fight. I was like, oh yeah, I can just take this guy out with him, and then I get stunned and stunned and stunned and stunned and stunned no matter what. Oh, that's why I wouldn't let me warp to the beginning of the forest.
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion. Wanted Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon Rex Helavis, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
How right you are.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
Looks like our Abbey buddies are up to something.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. All right. We'll go ahead and skidoo. Yep, okay, there is one at the entrance. It just wouldn't let me go there because I had to see that scene. That makes sense. Now let's get out of this place. No, not messing with you guys. Because you smell funny and I don't like you. It must be hard for Eleanor to hear people talking about how she betrayed them. Especially when she's literally under, I keep saying Arcturus, and it's not. Artorius's orders to accompany us. But she can't say that, and it's just like, meow. That's what Eleanor sounds like, guys. She goes, meow. It was a cut voice file for the game, but I know it existed.
Hey, how goes
I was gonna say, I thought I recognized those
it?
pants.
Easy there, bro. I don't got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifried. Why do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Ha! I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Wait!
Aizen, we need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship.
You can handle it!
But you're...
Let's head back along.
I don't know what Aizen thinks he's going to do exactly.
All right.
I have... Zavid is one of the high points of the game. Like, the game is good, but every time Zavid shows up, it's weird, like... Artorius, I don't really care about. You know, none of the recurring enemies are all that interesting to me, but Zavid, every time he shows up, I just end up smiling. He's a great character. I mean, he's not all that interesting. It's not like, oh my gosh, he's such a magnificent specimen of character design, but I like him.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was?
From the sound of it, it seemed to belong to Ifried.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Ifried brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Aizen will be alright?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but...
I wonder if that was the
First
Moloch that was
Rome,
hunted
now
or
here.
wanted.
What is Zavid after, anyway?
He was probably just making up that date business. But still, old Pointybeard?
Just like Ifried. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Ifried had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Well, that's
And I
why...
bet Zavid is that wanted Moloch the Abbey's
Yeah, that's what I
looking
just
for.
put together.
Yeah. He must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Aizen into following him, using something that belonged to Ifried.
And I'm pretty sure Aizen knew that, but he went after him all the same. Ugh, this can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Aizen in trouble?
It doesn't matter either way, if his Corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
Well, it's not his Corsair Scourge. From what I understand, that's a illness that affects people regardless. Like, it has nothing to do with him. Oh, hey! Let me go and get these treasure boxes, because now I can. And then there's also one back here. I can see there's 2 treasure boxes left on the map, but I don't know which of the 3 treasure boxes are actually empty. Not that one. Alright, and then I do want to come over here and restock before we move on. I desperately need to. Okay, and then do I get a reward for fighting those 2 guys? Is that this that does it? Received. Wow. 12,000. Okay, so the Burnak Plateau. So I've actually gotten all the other ones, it's just the wolf that's left. Cool beans, cool beans. Alright, let us head to the ship. Because we need to cure us a disease. Don't we need to... Oh no, you just need... for some reason I thought we had to have it mixed, but no, a while ago it was just like, I'm out. Well, hi there.
Look! A frog!
Hi, frog.
It's unusual to see one this close to the sea. Hey, I thought of a poem! Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea.
Moggy-Loo?
What was that? Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean.
That's...
I don't get it at all. I got another one! Skinny little frog, Moggy-Loo is on your side. Do not give up hope.
I guess that one is about... rooting for a frog?
That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one.
Interesting. Did you
What do
keep
you
it?
think? Poetic, isn't it?
I think you have a gambling problem.
So... did this skinny frog win?
Nope. I lost my entire bet.
I think we can call that poetic justice.
Interesting. I did not actually expect that. Not surprised that Moggy would have a gambling problem, but it's an interesting bit of character development that I wouldn't have necessarily put on her, but now that I know it, it does seem to make sense with given our character. Alright, you sick ships.
We've brought back your solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch, and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eisen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important.
It's not. Looks like we have to go spring.
What matters is I can turn Lavi's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
Ugh, you guys are useless! Well, fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
What made you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
Maybe.
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's
I like
just
how
the fate of our fates, pirates.
Moggy just has this like kind of slouch of
You're a real
being
hothead,
overwhelmed.
you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Eifried?
Ah, of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Here, this one's for you.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, Demon.
It is interesting just how difficult it is for her to accept that the Abbey is corrupt.
Now, about where Eisen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes. It's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
Alright, looks like we're going to spring someone
There
out.
must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
Can you imagine how annoyed you would be if you were Melchior and you went through and you set up this great trap to catch a, like, powerful Moloch, and instead of the, like, Scion of Wind, you end up running into... your trap ends up springing on the Scion of Wind and the Reaper and the, Theon. And you're just like, well, shit, the trap was not designed for all these people. Holy crap. Alright, so...
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
You ate it. What are you talking
Are
about?
you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Man, the Abbey's an asshole.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
It sounds like abuse.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
Well, it sounds like everyone
You're lucky
hates
you
it.
think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
No, it's because she's a velvet.
I'm aware of one other flavor. Mogulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad fruit away from...
I see. The sweet taste of another suffering.
It is interesting how much Magalu continues to be the butt of humor, but it's interesting. A lot of games will have like the stupid character be the butt of jokes, but this one, Magalu is never treated as stupid.
Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
How do you know until you try?
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well,
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
For no reason.
none of that is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
It's admirable, just not smart.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's about. Miss Magilu, hang in there!
Well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
You suppose? Magalu is always amazing, don't you forget it.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too?
How do you
Just
know
a
that?
week ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
Well, obviously Zavid. The Abbey is not a he, the Abbey is an it. So...
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Bernac Plateau.
Blah! If
If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
That is the question. One thing I just considered that I hadn't thought of before. I wonder when Molochs started being invisible to normal people, because obviously here this woman doesn't even know he's a Moloch and so can see him just fine. I know that has something to do. Whoa, Jeebus! That little thing was, you know, putting the moves on me. I barely got out with my health. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Oh, dang it, I meant to actually buy... Like, look at upgrading equipment back at the place. I guess I can do that at the next town we get to. I noticed whenever I was fighting that boss, I was not doing hardly any damage. And I'm pretty sure it's because I've upgraded my equipment by... As in, enhancing it, but I barely... Like... Actually bought better equipment. Because that's the thing, is the enhanced equipment is always better than just the baseline. And because of that, I just keep using the baseline. Because I haven't improved anything yet. Anything over here? Nope. There's a lot of treasure chests on this map, but I don't really care enough to go find them all.
What's wrong, Laphicet?
I was just wondering why Eisen and Zavid can't work together to find Ifried.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred.
There aren't even streets in this world.
Oh.
There's trails.
Really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well...
And you don't work with them.
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Oh, I almost missed you. Okay, a few souls over here. Soul behind the rock. How many freaking cats were at this party? Alright. Interesting, there's a... Can't even see that, but there's that thing that I want to fight. We'll go ahead and save, and next time we engage that thing. Look forward to it, guys.